sunny spring afternoon. We're next to the pond and I have to report progress on the tadpoles who are now out of the jelly and are wriggling and swimming around. So they've come on quite well. And also as you look round you'll see some daffodils are now coming out, more daffodils are coming out. And there's even some tulips as well. So the garden, new growth is coming all the time. And I'm going to tell you a story today called The Storm on the Lake. It was a perfect day. The sky was blue. The lake was too. A gentle breeze whipped the tiny waves, white and foamy. Jesus sat at the side of the lake and talked to people about God. God is your Father, he said. He dresses the flowers in beautiful colours. He makes sure birds have enough to eat. But you are his sons and his daughters. Don't you think he can clothe and feed you too? So trust him and stop worrying your lives away. When Jesus had finished teaching, he was very tired. So he called his closest friends and together they piled into a boat and set off across the lake for home. Jesus yawned. Jesus stretched. He laid his head down, and to the rhythm of the gently rocking boat, he fell asleep. A perfect end to a perfect day. And then, suddenly, the day was not so perfect. The sky turned black. The lake went steely grey. And a wild wind stirred the waves up, tall and stormy. The boat rocked right. The boat rocked left. The boat rocked up and down. The boat rocked so hard, in fact, that Jesus' friends were sure they would all drown. But Jesus slept right through it. Jesus, his friends called at last. Jesus, wake up, we're all going to drown. So Jesus woke up. Then he sat up. Then he rubbed his eyes and he stood up. It was all anybody else could do to stay on their feet. But Jesus stood up. And then very calmly he said to the wind, "Quiet now." And he said to the waves, "Settle down." And they did. Then Jesus turned to his friends and said, "You didn't need to be frightened. You didn't have to worry. All you had to do was trust me. See, everything is calm." And so it was. The sky was blue. The lake too. The little waves splashed happily at the side of the boat. It was a perfect day again. God is listening, God is listening, when we pray, when we pray. Clasp your hands together, close your eyes gently, let us pray, let us pray. Dear God, please help us to trust you and not to worry. Help us to think about Jesus in the boat with his friends. And when things get stormy, help us to trust you. Amen.
Amen.
Perhaps you want to spend a minute saying prayers for your friends and family at this time. Lord, in your mercy,
hear our prayer.
So that's all from the vicarage garden for today. We'll be back again with an update on the tadpoles and the things that are growing, the fresh new growth that's coming in our garden, and time for another story. Until then, help Mummy and Daddy as much as you can, and whoever's caring for you, God bless to you as well. Bye.
Bye.